What is good? What is up? It's Jordan, your Texans Thoughts, and I'm back with another live stream for you guys. I hope y'all have all been doing well in the past week. Today, we are going to be talking about the NFL draft and about the Houston Texans draft strategy. What the hell should Nick Casserole be doing? What is he planning? We're going to talk about potential trades. We're going to talk about, the strategy, the overall strategy to the draft. And then I'm going to talk about 5 prospects that you guys hit me with on Twitter and give y'all, some strengths, some weaknesses, and how they fit with Texans. I hope everyone's doing all good. How you doing, Reese's? How you doing, G-Rob? I'm sorry you had not the greatest day, but I'm here. Therapist Thoughts is in the building. We're gonna talk some football. We're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna have a good time for an hour. So thank you to everyone who's here. Joseph Sweatshirt, what's up? Pedro, what if the NFL had a draft lottery? That would be really interesting. That would help disincentivize tanking. That would be interesting for sure. What's good, Ryan? What's good, my guy? First off, before I get into all this, I want to give a huge damn shout out to my boy Ryan, my boy Beige, my boy Maddie, everyone who's helped me out with my 2021 NFL draft scouting reports. I counted them up today. I've done over 84 of them at different positions. I've done interior defensive line, edge, cornerback, tight end, and linebacker. Those are all on TexansUnfiltered.com. Definitely go check those out. All draft scouting reports for those guys and my boys that I just named. They helped me out with some of the more tedious things that I didn't really have the time to do. And so I appreciate their effort big time and going above and beyond with that. So thank you. But what's good, everybody? What's good? The film don't lie. Yes, sir, Jose. Scream it. Scream it. It's real. All right. So we're going to get into hold your prospects for a minute, because we're going to get into that in the end. Don't worry. I just have a few things to talk about first. So first thing on the menu for today is Texans overall draft strategy. And, something that I will always preach is best player available. Doesn't matter the position. Doesn't matter if it's quarterback or a kicker. Okay, please don't take a kicker in the third. But whatever, pass rusher, wide receiver, cornerback, don't matter. And the Texans have added a lot of veterans to where the point that, there isn't a major pressing need apart from quarterback, obviously, but we're not going to talk about that. And so Nick can really go BPA at 67, take the best player available, right? He's added veterans on the interior of the offensive line. That was a huge need for us early on. We got Lane Taylor now. How do y'all feel about the Lane Taylor addition? That was a good addition in my mind. Good depth, good competition, make Max Sharping work and earn his starting spot. So between Sharping, Taylor, and Cannon, good competition there. So I don't think interior offensive line is as big of a need as it was before. If a great player falls to us at 67, you scoop them up. That's BPA. But we've made enough additions where nothing is a huge glaring hole on the field, in my opinion. Hey, well, thank you, Alpha. Thank you. That's a very nice compliment. Very, very nice compliment. Hey, what's up, Gonzo? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Whew. And Sinai coming through with the $10 already. Oh, I already know it's going to be a good stream. Thank you, my guy, for the support. I appreciate you. I wouldn't mind. I would not make a bad one. Nah, I would make a horrible one. I don't know what I'm doing. I would make a horrible one. What's up, John Jay? I probably pronounced that wrong, but if Taylor is healthy, he's a starter. Yes, sir. I like Lane Taylor. Yes. Packers fans were sad to see him go. They wanted to see him return. And, when he's healthy, he's a starter caliber offensive lineman. And, reunite him with James Campen, who knows already what he does best, how he fits best. And, there's familiarity there, comfortability. So I understand the signing for sure. Running up the middle looks a lot better. Hey, check out the videos where I talk about the power run scheme, man. Power run scheme. It's going to be fun. It's on the channel. But yeah, so overall draft strategy is 100,000% best player available. It doesn't matter who it is, and we'll look at some mock draft simulators later today. Give y'all guys an idea of who could be the best player available at 67. But the other thing I did want to talk about, I'll get into the quarterbacks. I'll get into the day 3 quarterbacks in later in the show. Mojo, I got you. Don't worry. I'm not ignoring y'all. I want to talk about trading up or trading down. What do you guys? I want to hear in the chat from you guys. What do you think is more likely to happen? Trade up or trade down? I'm curious because Nick Casserole, man. That man is always going. Well, okay, my mic broke, so I guess I'm just gonna have to hold it up like this today. Shit. Well, okay, let's see what y'all gotta say. All right, Oscar says trade up. Ryan says trade down. We 50-50 right now. Accumulate those extra picks in 2022. Ooh, y'all are feeling Nick Casserol's aggressive, huh? I hear y'all. He's aggressive. He's shown with the moves that he's made so far that, he wants to put together a somewhat competitive roster. So why not trade up and go get his guy, right? You never know. You never know. How much is a mic stand? This shit was like $30, $40. This little arm thing supposed to attach to my desk. Rest in peace. Absolutely, Jose. Absolutely, everything does change if D4 sells his case. Then I think a trade with him is definitely still on the table, and I think Miami would probably be the destination. So that definitely does change things. I agree with you. Okay, a lot of y'all are saying trade down. We get more picks. Matthew with a good point, though. Matthew with a great point. Trade up. We already have 70 players on the damn roster. How many more damn rookies are we going to get? Well, right now, the Houston Texans are sitting at 8 draft picks. 8 draft picks from the damn 3rd to 7th round. And when you got those later round picks, the odds of those guys making the roster aren't always that high. So I hear you, Matthew. We have 2 5ths and we have 3 6ths. So let's talk about the idea of trading up first. And that, I don't think it's the more likely scenario, but if a player is there in the, say, late 2nd round, you want to trade up 7 to 10 draft slots and just secure your guy, I understand it. I understand it for sure. And I think it would make sense if Nick is trading up for a premium position. So something like edge rusher, wide receiver, even a 3-tech defensive tackle. You get you a defensive tackle, I can't speak, who can rush the passer. That's a premium position as well nowadays. So to give you guys an idea of who the Texans could potentially trade up for if one of these top guys falls, because this year it's going to be crazy. The draft is going to be really unpredictable. And someone is going to fall, whether it's a 1st round talent or a 2nd round talent. Someone is going to fall around that late 2nd, 3rd round area. And so who I would see potentially that we could trade up for, I got 3 names. 3 names I could realistically, maybe it's not amazing odds that they're there, but I could see it happening that they fall to the late 2nd. Number 1, wide receiver, Terence Marshall Jr. He's getting slept on right now, in my opinion, and teams might not like what he brings to the table. They might go with some other wide receivers like Kadarius Toney, Elijah Moore, Rashad Bateman, Nico Collins. I don't think they're better than Terence Marshall, but I think that could end up pushing him down a little bit. So if he's there, late 2nd, you want to go trade up, I'm all for it. You want to go send your 3rd round pick, number 67, and you want to go send your 5th round pick, which is in like the 150s. Go for it. Pull the trigger. I'm all for that to go get Terrace Marshall. Another guy would be maybe Joseph Osai. I don't think he'll fall that low, but it's a pretty solid edge class, and he's not a fit for every team. But I don't know. If he falls, man, go. If he falls to the mid 2nd, go trade up for his ass. Go give up a 3rd, a 5th, and a 6th. Go do it, because he's an absolute stud in my opinion. And the last guy is Davion Nixon, and same sort of thing for him. If he's in the mid, late 2nd, go trade up, man. That's a pass rushing defensive tackle that can start day 1 for you. Oh my God. Now I'm here at the damn chat and I can see Ryan's $50 for them damn mic stand. Thank you, my guy. He says, love the content. So here is the love for you. I appreciate that a lot, Ryan. You do so much for me, for the TexansThoughts team, and I appreciate you so damn much. That $50 is huge. Thank you. I go get a new mic stand. Hey, I ain't got to go get a cheap one on Amazon no more. That gonna break in, 3 months? Goddamn. Okay, so that's my thoughts on us potentially trading up. What's good, Tahanyo? I probably pronounced that wrong too. And Eden, how you doing? You really did, man. God damn. Landon Dickerson's another great example. Landon Dickerson or Creed Humphrey in the mid-late 2nd, go trade yo ass up and go get them. Because all those 5 guys now that I've mentioned, Terence Marshall Jr., Joseph Osai, Davion Nixon, Creed Humphrey, and Landon Dickerson, for me, I all have late 1st, early 2nd round grades on them. And so if you're getting them at that value, guys who have Pro Bowl potential and will be a starter for you for 10 plus years, it's worth giving up a 5th and a 6th round pick, guys who have a very small chance of you actually hitting on that draft pick. So I understand the love and kind of hope for a trade up. Now, there's only a few prospects I would do it for. But I understand. You got Davion Nix on your list too. He's a stud, man. He's a stud. Absolutely. We need more help in the interior. But now let's talk about what I think is probably the most likely scenario. And it seems like a lot of you guys are on that same wavelength as well. Nick Casserole, throughout his time with the Patriots have always been a trade down team. It's become sort of a meme. It's become something that you can bet on and predict. Like, it's going to happen. They're going to trade out of their damn first pick every single time. So now we get to finally see, was that Bill or was that Nick? We shall see. But I think it is a good chance that Nick trades down. I do think that he is going to try and accumulate as many potential shots at finding the next stud, finding a late developmental guy who's got a super high ceiling, but he's a little bit more raw and he'll take some time to develop. And that can work. You can find your late round sales is there every single damn year. So I understand trading down. Maybe you trade down from the third and say you'd pick up a second, fourth round pick and a fifth round pick, or even a 2022 fourth round pick. And getting those 2022 picks, I think, is something that Nick is going to value, because right now we're seeing that he wants to put together he's trying to put together a competitive roster, right? He's signing veterans. He's not necessarily giving all the playing time to the young guys, to the Max Sharpings of the world, to the Kiki QTs of the world, right? There's veterans ahead of them. Who else is there? PJ Hall. They got rid of PJ Hall, brought in Jaleel Johnson, stuff like that, examples like that, right? So these 2022 picks can be valuable next season when teams eventually, they always get to the trade deadline where these established veterans end up getting traded for day 3 picks, for a future fourth, for a future fifth. It happens every year. Calais Campbell, Carlos Dunlap, right? Those are the only guys I can think of off the top of my head, but it happens every damn year. So that's another way for those future picks that we get in a trade down to have value. It might not be a draft prospect. It could end up being a veteran that we get to make the roster competitive in the next year. Mike Lee says, feel like Nick loading the roster for draft trade capital. Ooh, he's up to something, man. Hope you're doing well as well, Luca. Hope you're doing well as well. Christian Perez says they must replace DJ Reader, so they should draft Tyler Shelvin or Marvin Wilson, if not both, to solidify the DT position. I agree that the run-stuffing defensive tackle position is one of the biggest positions of need right now. You're looking at Jaleel Johnson. You're looking at Brandon Dunn in that role. Potentially Ross Blacklock, depending on where they want to play him, 1 tech or 3 tech. It's not great. And there's definitely some late round guys like Tyler Shelvin and Marvin Wilson that I absolutely love. I'd probably go Marvin Wilson over Shelvin because he's a little bit more athletic. He gives you a little bit more in the passing game, while still being a great run defender. So I would love Marvin Wilson. Probably 5th round. 5th round, perfect value. Even if you want to trade down late 4th, solid 2. This is a good question. Let me see what else I gotta talk about real quick. Okay, let me answer this question. What's the difference between Joey Burrow and Mac Jones? There's a huge difference between Joey Burrow and Mac Jones. Both are fairly accurate. Both are accurate quarterbacks. Both have good but not great arm strength. Both have good pocket presence and mobility in that sense. However, I think Burrow is a much better athlete. I think he's much better under pressure. And I think he's much better at making off-script throws and throwing on the move. Jones is really bad when he's throwing on the move. Bootlegs, rollouts, stuff like that. Burrow is great at it, especially in scramble drills. That's where he really makes his money. So I think he just has more overall playmaking ability than Mac Jones. Ability to avoid pressure, ability to run out to the sideline, elongate a play, and give your wide receivers time to get open. That's what I really like about Joe Burrow. And I think he's overall better at pushing the ball downfield and being more accurate at all 3 levels. I know. I'll get to the quarterbacks in a second, Oscar. I'll get to it. I don't want to talk about it, man. I don't want to talk about a different quarterback than Deshaun Watson playing for the damn Texans, all right? Yeah, I hear you, Hunter. I hear you. It all depends on how the board falls out. At the end of the day, you can go into the draft with the strategy, but a lot of that goes out the window once the board hits. And this year is going to be super, super unpredictable. So there's going to be guys that would be worth trading up for, in my opinion. And there's going to be guys who fall so much that, it would be worth trading down and you still get valuable guys. I see both ways. Absolutely. I don't think there's a wrong way to think about it. And my boy Ryan coming through, man. Coming through. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Join the Texans Thoughts team, y'all. Join the Texans Thoughts team. One thing I do want to address is kind of I haven't been making my weekly videos as much as I usually do. I've been doing weekly videos for since last summer when I started this. Every single damn week. And I think the past 2 weeks I've been slacking. I haven't brought you guys a film breakdown and just been streams. And I apologize for that, but it's been finals season for me. I just want to get through that, focus on that. And I've also been doing a lot of scouting reports, which I mentioned before. Check them out on the website, TexansThoughts.com. But in terms of all other video content I have been making for the Texans Thoughts team members right here, like my boy Ryan, I've been making film breakdowns on the top 12 cornerbacks, edge rushers, and defensive tackles. I made them all. The last cornerback video will be up today. So 36 players that I've made film breakdowns on. So if you're interested in that, join the Texans Thoughts team, man. You can join it for just 1 month, and that's it. And watch all the videos load up before the draft is done. Load up on all these videos I've made. Just subscribe to it one time. Hit the join button. Link in the description. Pay your $3.99 a month, and that's it, man. And then you can cancel it or whatever. But it's a good experience, man. You get a lot out of it. You get exclusive videos. You get exclusive Discord. You get to talk to me, ask me questions. We do voice chat stuff like that. Cool stuff. But yeah. Ooh, my boy Matt is in the building. Ryan flexing. Ryan out here flexing. Oh, god damn. Don't do Matt like that. Matt gonna bring it. You know he does. You know he got that bank account. If you don't want D4 out, make your case why he stays. The case why he stays is that his case doesn't get settled before the draft, and you can't trade his ass after the draft. You got to wait to the next draft cycle. So it's more increasingly likely looking that he's going to stay throughout the season. Whether he's going to play or not, no clue. I wouldn't put the odds that high. But in my opinion, with this case, I think it was like 22 of the lawsuits, the women had refiled and put their name down to identify themselves. And so that's going to, in my opinion, it could elongate the process because now Deshaun's team has to go do their research on every single case and see, okay, which of these women, what happened in each of their scenarios, what's their defense, etc. And so I think that could elongate the process even more. But I don't know, man. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an expert on that stuff. So who knows, man? Who knows? Yes, sir, my guy. Yes, sir. That's the dream, man. That is absolutely 100% the dream. Be a scout. Oof, that'll be fun. I'll be down for it. I'll be down. I love Patrick Jones. My clowny. My love for clownies is morphed into Patrick Jones because they are damn near clones at this point. 4th round. Yeah, I'd probably trade down just because we're at the top of the 4th. But if we trade down, end of the 4th, perfect job because he's a boomer bust guy for sure. All right, let's get into some of the guys that y'all hit me up with on Twitter. I put a tweet an hour and a half ago telling y'all hit me with a name, and I got you in terms of a draft prospect. So if you're not following me on Twitter, what you doing? You slacking? Hit me up, Texans_thoughts. You know what it is. All right, number 1 from John V. Oza. Shout out to John V. She used to work for us at Texans Unfiltered, did a great work for us. You guys have seen her on the stream, but she is above us now. She's working for the damn Houston Texans. So thank you and congratulations to John V on her internship with the Texans. It's great to see someone who is talented, kind, and smart, and someone I agree with a lot with her football takes get a great position and succeed. So wishing the best of luck to you. And her player that she wanted me to talk about was none other than UH's Peyton Turner. And she knows, man, she's smart. All right. She is smart. She knows my love for Peyton Turner. She knows that he's a very talented and overlooked prospect. So he plays defensive end for Houston. He's 6'5", 270. He tested like an absolute freak. Great speed, great agility, great Matt, bruh, I'm sorry. You probably just killed everyone's ears because I just had to drop the mic like that because you'd be dropping $100 damn on me, bruh. Matt, oh my God, Ryan, that's why you can't be doing shit like that. That's why you can't call him Matt. He gonna come through. He gonna come through in the clutch. Oh my God, literal mic drop. Because my boys are coming through. Ryan and Matt, thank you for the $50 and the $100. Holy shit. Oh, I'm going to get a mic, new mic stand, a new mic in general. I can get plastic surgery now. Oh my goodness. Bruh, we buying the Texans soon. Oh, wow. I'm sweating. I'm feeling my forehead. You know, when you get that sweat on your forehead, it's kind of gross, but god damn. Oh, 100. Bruh, tell me about it. That's why, man, that's insane. That's why you guys are the absolute best. I'm speechless, man. You had to make me break the damn mic. Oh. Hey, let's do it, Suraj. Let's do it. We got some big ballers in the building, man. We got some big damn ballers in the building. Matt says, Jordan, you didn't hit my 5K sub challenge. All right. You didn't have to rub it in, Matt. All right. You know, the window is right there. Okay. Don't think I forgot that the window exists. All right, Matt. But you dropped $100, so I ain't going to give you the window. But he says, but on behalf of all your subscribers and fellow Texans, my hand is shaking, y'all. My hand is shaking. I can't hold up this mic. It ain't because I'm weak. I'm pretty weak. I'm not too strong. I got to hit the gym. But it's because $100 freaking like that. That's crazy, bro. On behalf of all your subscribers and fellow Texans Thoughts team members, thank you for everything you do and all the fire content you put out. You have no idea how much we appreciate it. Thank you so much for the kind words, man. Honestly, just hearing that is amazing to hear. Holy shit, I can't. My hand's shaking. Okay. Whew. Thank you, man. Oh my God. That's insane, bro. That is insane. Oh my God. Yeah, definitely. If you're not subbed already, road to 5K. We're close. 50 more people. I should invest in Doge, man, with this money. God damn. I need someone to help me invest my money. I need someone. Oh, you know what? I can be the person to help y'all invest your money. I can. Me right here. You don't need no portfolio manager. You don't need no, I don't know much about financial literacy, so I can't tell you nothing, but you don't need nobody but me, because I can come through in the clutch and help y'all with your money and help y'all invest your money with Simbull. Y'all know about Simbull? I love Simbull. I probably have to go invest this $150 in Simbull right now because you can invest in sports teams, y'all. You can invest in the Texans. The Texans are right now at $22. $22. They've been going up and down in these recent weeks because of the Deshaun stuff, but goddamn, invest your money. Fuck Dogecoin. Fuck Doge. No. Simbull.app /TexansThoughts. Links in the description. You can get free $10 to invest in your favorite sports team, in a sports team you think is going to do well. NBA, MLB, NFL, it don't matter. Come through. That's all the investing advice you need. Stop paying your portfolio manager. Stop paying your investment advice critique. I don't know. I don't know other jobs. Simbull. It's that simple, y'all. It's that simple. It's that simple. You don't want to donate to me? Donate your money to Simbull. Put it into their damn stock market. Go buy some probably 49ers stock. Probably some Jet stock, Dolphin stock. Hey man, and then when the time is right, you know I'm going to be getting in on this Texan stock. When it eventually, it's like 52-week high right now, 23. Right now it's at 22. So let it drop down a little bit. Let the doubters, come after us. Let the stock drop, and the team and people and these experts be doubting the Texans, then eventually we'll rise and we'll take over. We'll be profiting off of it too. So links in the description. Y'all know the deal. All right. Right, Paul? Right? God damn. God, I gotta keep it on the street on the screen. I gotta keep it on the screen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Texans _stocks. That's right. Yes, so here we go, Simbull. Hey man. Hey. Not only are they paying me, but I genuinely believe in what they are doing and what they're building. They're really trying to help out people who want to bet and use their knowledge on sports, but they don't want to, have the riskiness of betting. And so it's more investing. It can be more long term. And so it's a safer way to make money off of your sports knowledge. And I like that a lot. Oh, Ryan. Oof. I called you out. What you gonna do? You gonna one up him? God damn. They calling you out. Everyone calling you out in the chat, right? I don't know, man. Look, do what you want with your money. All right. But I mean, hey, let's do a mock draft. Absolutely. I got to get back to the players that y'all were mentioning to me on Twitter. That was kind of a big part of this. And then we'll do a mock draft 100%. But John B wanted to talk about how's the audio. Sorry, real quick. How's the audio quality? Because I know the mic is moving up and down a lot. I apologize for that. It broke in the middle of the stream if you missed that part. But yeah, anyways, I hope the audio quality is good. But yeah, let's get back to the people on Twitter. John V, Peyton Turner. I absolutely love Peyton Turner. He is my edge 3? Third overall edge? Sounds good. Okay, thank you, Oscar. Thank you. It's good. Perfect. Okay, he's my edge 3. Got a first round grade on Peyton Turner. He's amazing. He's a freak athlete for his size. He moves super fast for a guy who's 6'5", 270. He bends the edge super nice. For a guy who's 6'5", 270, he gives you stuff in the pass game, the run game. He's a powerful pass rusher, but he also has technique. And he can rush from the edge. He can rush from the inside. One of my damn favorite players in this entire class in a few years, honestly. I absolutely love him. He's another guy that I think I would trade up for just to really secure him. But there's a possibility that he's at 67. The mock drafts that we're going to do here in a minute, he's going to be there at 67 pretty much every time. And he's pretty much my pick every single damn time if you're going to give him to me there. The consensus on him is, somewhere day 2, round 2, round 3, somewhere day 2. That's where the consensus on him is for me. He's round 1 guy all damn day long. Absolutely love him. Bring him back to Houston, man. He even said in an interview with the Draft Network, and he said that it would be a dream for him to come back here and play in Houston. So I love that, man. I love that. No beef at all. Just love between me and the boys. Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. Now you don't gotta drop nothing, Ryan. You good. Don't worry, bro. Matt is the GOAT. But hey, I appreciate your support 100% as well. Honestly, I should be paying you the $50 for helping me with the draft stuff. But I appreciate y'all both 1,000,000,000%. All right, next person, Joey Hudak 28. I saw you in the chat. I got you, bro. I saw you. And you wanted to know about Ifeatu Melifonwu. Cornerback out of Syracuse. A lot of people are saying he's a first-round talent. I think he's like a mid-second. And there's a very good chance that he's also there at 67. He's going to be there in the mocks that we're going to do today. So he is a perfect cornerback for Lovie Smith's scheme. He's got the physicality. He's got the length. He's got the tackling willingness and effectiveness. And he's got the prowess in zone coverage. He's like literally perfect for this damn scheme. So if he's at 67, I would very much expect him to be the pick, especially because the Texans, they've been looking at that exact type of archetype for cornerback. They've looked at a bunch of guys like him, Ifeatu Melifonwu, Benjamin St-Juste. I'm blanking on some of the other names, but these cornerbacks that are tall, long, good in zone coverage. And so I think they'll fall in love with him. I think there's a good chance. It's probably a 50-50 chance that he'll be there, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. I would love him. In terms of weaknesses, I did say I'd do strengths, weaknesses, and fit with Texans. In terms of weaknesses, he plays there's some things that he can fix with his technique, essentially. That will make him a better coverage guy and off coverage. There's some things in terms of pad level and his footwork where it hinders his ability to click and close forward and break on the ball. And so if you can clean that up, amazing, man. But the natural athleticism and physicality and length that you're getting out of him, that's stuff you just can't teach. And so I love him. Love him for sure. And Sinai getting in on it. He's getting in on the fun. Oh my God. He said, I felt left out. So hope you're doing well, Sinai. Thank you for the $20. That's 30 from you on the day. Isn't that right? Was it 10 before? I don't remember exactly. This has been a crazy stream. Holy shit, y'all been killing it. I appreciate the support. Whether it's monetary, whether it's just clicking on the stream, whether it's liking the video, subscribing, no matter what it is, y'all. I appreciate y'all very much. Hey, Tua gang? Tua gang? Check out the video, man. I made it so long ago. Tua gang. Tua gang, stand up. Whew, 30 so far. My guy. Tay Dime, what's good, man? What's good? He said, do you think if we took Melifonwu, could we get Turner in the fourth? Okay, this is an interesting conversation. Kind of comparing the two prospects, I would definitely take Turner over Melifonwu just because I think the positional value edge rusher is higher than a cornerback, especially in this scheme. And he's a better player overall, in my opinion. But if we do get Melifonwu in the third at 67, I think there's a better chance of... let me say it like this. I don't think Peyton Turner's making it to the fourth, unfortunately. I think there's a better chance, honestly, that if Fatu Melifonwu makes it to the fourth. There was a rumor floated out there, I forget by which reporter, but essentially saying that no team that he has talked to in the NFL has a first or second round grade on Melifonwu, and it's because they're scared of how his brother, Obi Melifonwu, busted. Now, in my opinion, that is complete bullshit. You should not be holding someone's sibling's success or lack thereof against their sibling. They're two completely different players. They play different positions. Yes, if Fatu Melifonwu is an elite athlete, but he's more technically refined than Obi Melifonwu. He knows what he's actually doing out on the field. He has great reps in college, good production, playing against good competition as well. Watch his games versus Dyami Brown, man. And we love Dyami Brown up in here. But I don't think if Fatu Melifonwu deserves all the hate that he is apparently getting right now. So I don't know, man. I don't think Peyton Turner will be in the fourth, but maybe Melifonwu. Hey, Gonzo, man. Gonzo is been an OG since day one. Gonzo, thank you. It is a fan, man. Link's in the chat. Link is in the description to join up. $3.99 a month. You get a bunch of shit. Just do it once. Just try it out for a month. You won't be disappointed. I like this question, Anthony. Who is the breakout Texan next year? Jacob the Goat Martin. Probably, if I had to hedge my bets on anyone, I would go with Titus Howard. I would go with Titus Howard as the breakout Texan of next year because Mike Devlin has finally yeeted off into the unknown. He is gone. He is out of our nightmares. And we actually have a legitimate NFL caliber O-line coach now. And Titus Howard has always been a guy who's super high ceiling, has all the athletic traits that you could possibly want. Good feet, good length. He's got that dog physical mentality in him. But, some of the experts, scouts will say that, he was a bit raw coming out of college. Alabama State, it is what it is, right? That's going to be what they label him as. And in the NFL, we've seen him be great. We've seen him have moments of absolute greatness. Now he just needs to become more consistent, clean up a few things with his punch, his technique, and he can be really, really, really great. One of the best tackles in the league. So that would be my bet. Get him with James Campen. Get all the Mike Devlin bullshit out of his head. And he going to be cooking, man. Going to be cooking. Titus, I believe that also. Yes, sir, Devlin. Or not Devlin. Gonzo. I'm sorry. That's probably the worst insult anyone could possibly call you. Howard with an actual O-line coach. Ooh, I want to do the Birdman hand rub so badly right now, y'all, but I can't because I'm holding up the mic right now. So yeah, the team is lit. Yes, sir, Matt. I did in the beginning. I talked about Lane Taylor. I like the addition. I like it. Good depth. Push max sharping. That's a good thing that I like about what Nick Casserole has been doing, adding competition and not just relying on our young guys to develop. It's great when your young guys develop, but Bill O'Brien was someone who relied on that too heavily. He relied too much on Max Sharping having that second year breakout. He relied too much on Justin Reed improving as well. Lonnie Johnson, Charles Omenihu, Ross Blacklock, John Grenard playing solid roles for us, right? And I'm not trying to dog on those players whatsoever. No, sir. But when your team is comprised of that many young players and having to rely on that many young players, it's not a good look. Because at the end of the day, they're young players. Everyone has a different arc and timing with their development. And so you just can't rely on them as starters and pivotal players very often. Surprised that mic ain't broke. I dropped that shit on its head after you dropped that one hundo. God damn, Matt. But hey, I guess it's good quality. I did pay like $300 for it. So hey, it better not drop on some, or it better not break on some damn carpet. My boy Oscar is on the Tua hype train. Bill O'Brien was horrible, bro. Can we just for a moment rejoice in the upgrade that Nick Casserole has been from Bill O'Brien? Even if you don't love every single move that Nick Casserole has made, I can't say I love every single move, but he has been such an upgrade just over the pure incompetence of Bill O'Brien. It is insane. And so you love to see it, man. You love to see it. Unfortunately, no, my guy. Unfortunately, Chris Ketchum, but he is my best weapon in the class. Highest rated offensive player in the class for me. Eric Marquez. Welcome to the Texans Thoughts team members. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome, my guy. To the way to get access to all the exclusive content. What you gonna do? I need to make a list of all the steps, but go to my channel. All right, you click the link on my channel. You go to the community tab. There's going to be tabs with like videos, playlists, some other stuff, and then community. Hit that community button. You'll see I posted the links to the Discord. You should be able to click one of those links. If not, I'll post the link again after the stream and you can get to the Discord. And from there, navigate the different channels. You'll find the exclusive videos. You'll find the 2021 NFL draft film breakdowns and whatnot. And have a good time with us, man. Have a good conversation, man. We constantly talking in there. The boys are constantly talking. I need to do better about talking in there, and I will once the final season is done. But yes, welcome to the team, man. Welcome to the team. All right, I gotta move on. We've gone through two guys that you guys wanted to hear about, Peyton Turner and Ifeatu Melifonwu. I got a quarterback next. Give me a second on the quarterbacks. We'll do a whole thing about the quarterbacks. First, I want to answer at Tristan Fiore's question about Janarius Robinson. And Janarius Robinson is one of my favorite edge prospects this year because let me say it like this. He's one of my favorite developmental guys who, you're probably going to get on day 3 and you're banking on that high ceiling. Robinson has all the athletic traits that you could possibly want. Super long arms. They're like 35 inches. He's got good get off. He's really, really powerful. He gives you a high floor as a run defender, because of his length, because of his power, because he plays with good pad level. So he's a good run defender from day one. You can count on him for that. He's built like this 4-3 defensive end. He played some 3-4 outside linebacker, but I think he's going to be at his best just focusing at 4-3 D end, which is perfect for us. And then he has that high ceiling as a pass rusher. He got the long arms, he got the power, he's got some athleticism to him, and he shows flashes of good hand usage. So he definitely does need to improve a little bit. He's still a little bit raw. He can link his hands to his feet a little bit better, in my opinion. But in terms of guys that you're going to get on day 3, that you're going to get potentially round 4 and later, I think he'd probably go late round 3 to mid round 4, maybe even late round 4. That's where I'd probably peg him. He's out of FSU, by the way, if you don't know him. But yeah, he's one of the guys who will give you a mix of a high floor and a high ceiling. So I absolutely love Janarius Robinson. I'm a huge, huge fan of his. All right. Who is next? All right. Now my arm is tired. Now I'm switching over to the other arm. How do I do that? Maybe I can just be smart and not hold it and find a way to rest it on myself. That would probably be smart, but all right. How's that audio quality? Hopefully that's pretty good. I think I'm pointing it on the right side of my mic where it picks up my voice pretty well. Okay. I'm going to do one more. Let's do Richie Grant's. I'll do one from the chat, and then I'll do my last one from Twitter. And then we'll get into some more from the chat, and then we'll do a mock draft real quick. Man, I love fucking draft season, man. I love it. It's the best time of the year. It's the best damn time of the year. Okay, Richie Grant. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you. Oscar is my audio visual guy. Thank you. Richie Grant. Jonathan Jones wants to know about Richie Grant, and I love Richie Grant. Him and Trevon Moehrig really falter between safety one for me. It's a toss up. It really depends what you need. You want a single high Earl Thomas type like Richie Grant? Go get Richie Grant. You want a two high system, a guy who'll tackle but still cover pretty well for you in zone coverage particularly? Go get Trevon Moehrig. But Richie Grant, he's got experience at deep safety, got experience at box safety, got experience at nickel. He can do it all. He can do zone. He can do man. He's got great ball skills, great instincts in zone coverage. As a single high guy, he's a ball hawk, y'all. He is a ball hawk. But he's also one of these rare safeties that is a ball hawk, but also is a willing and effective tackler. He will fly downhill. He will play in the box and tackle. He'll come down from single high and tackle. And he's really, really good at it. So that's rare out of a coverage safety. Then what's also rare about Richie Grant, out of UCF, by the way, is the fact that he can cover man coverage out the nickel. At the Senior Bowl, one thing that really stood out to me with the Senior Bowl is they were putting safeties in man coverage with slot wide receivers. Hamza Nasruddin, Divine Diablo, Richie Grant. None of the other safeties could stick with slot wide receivers in man coverage. And it's not a good matchup for safeties. They're not supposed to be doing that in the first place. But that goes to show how damn good Richie Grant is, because he was keeping up with the Amari Rogers, with the Dwayne Eskridges, those types of shifty slot wide receivers that no one could guard. Cornerbacks couldn't guard those guys, but Richie Grant could. So he has the cover skills of a safety corner hybrid. And that's why I really, really like him. And he tackles. So I like Richie Grant a lot. I think, honestly, there's a chance that he pulls a Justin Reed and is this athletic, talented safety that falls to the third round. I wouldn't be surprised. I could see it happening. And at 67, man, that's amazing value. That's amazing value. What's good, Oak? What's good, Carlson? Hope you're doing best safety in a while. He's nice, man. He's nice. Grant would be a great free safety next to Reed. That's a great safety duo. You rotate Lonnie Johnson as your third safety. I think safety is a position that we could target. Whether it's a guy like Richie Grant, whether it's a guy like Hamza Nasruddin, Divine Diablo, the two other guys that I named, I like them a lot. Jamar Johnson's another name out of Indiana. I think it could be a position that we target because the league is moving to a lot of three safeties. We've been knowing that the league is moving to a lot of nickel with three cornerbacks, but the league's also moving to 6 DBs, 3 corners, 3 safeties. And so that position is almost becoming starter value. So you got Lonnie, you got Reed penciled in right now, but adding another guy, I would be very, very much for, especially a safety that can cover and tackle. That's the big thing with Richie Grant. He tackles, man. Oof. Peyton Turner all day. I have a higher grade on Peyton Turner than I have Richie Grant. I got to do my second watch of the safeties. But I'm pretty sure Peyton Turner is going to be higher for me, Ryan. Hunter, bro. Terence Brooks, man. Hey, this shit on. The film don't lie. You know the deal, Action Jackson? You know the deal. You know what's up. What kind of question is that? That's a silly question. But, all right, let's get into the last name that I took from Twitter today. And that is from no other than my boy James, Texans Unfiltered, God, GOAT, whatever you want to call him, founder, leader. Yeah, James at Young Ari Gold. Follow him on Twitter if you don't already. But he wants to know about Davis Mills. And I hear a lot of y'all have been asking about the quarterbacks, Davis Mills, Kelamond, Felipe Franks, Jamie Newman, all them guys, Kyle Trask. And I'll get into them all. Yes, sir, Oscar. Yes, sir. Say it. Don't forget it. Don't forget. It's on the wall for a reason, y'all. All right. But let's talk about these day 3 quarterbacks. Let's talk about them. And, I'll be honest. I don't want to talk about them. I don't want to think about the possibility of us having to watch this really raw, horrible quarterback play for the Texans. I don't. It's bad. It's not ideal. But hey, if we can find the next Dak Prescott, the next Russell Wilson, man, we'd be sitting so damn pretty, y'all. We'd be sitting so damn pretty because then we won't got to be wasting our next year's top 10, top 5 pick on a quarterback. And there's no guarantee that we found that quarterback next year or the year after or the year after that or in the next 5 years, right? So we can find him now. If we can take one of these chances on a third, probably not third, fourth, fifth, maybe even sixth round quarterback, hey, I'm not opposed to it, especially because we'd be putting them into a pretty solid position for a developmental quarterback. That's the thing, is that the situation around them is not too bad. They don't got to be rushed in to start. I don't want to start Kelamond. I don't want to start Kyle Trask. I don't want to start Davis Mills. They ain't that good. I'll say it right now. The quarterbacks outside of the top 4 are not that damn good. But in our situation, they wouldn't have to. They could sit behind a solid veteran quarterback who has taught Justin Herbert. Well, not taught, but helped him out in Tyrod Taylor, right? They get to sit behind him, learn from him, develop at their own pace, and they get the quarterback guru in Pep Hamilton. Helped Andrew Luck, helped Justin Herbert, has been a head coach, has been an OC, now our passing game coordinator and QB coach. So let's get into some of these names. Davis Mills, Kelamond, Jamie. We don't talk about them all. And Felipe and Trask. Let's start with Davis Mills, the guy who James mentioned, out of Stanford. And Davis Mills, okay, let me preface my quarterback talk with, I have not watched the All-22 of any of these quarterbacks. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the All-22 because it's really hard to get it this year, and I've only been able to get it for certain teams. And the All-22 is huge for quarterbacks because you need to be able to see what they're seeing downfield. You can't get enough from the broadcast view, but that's another story for another day. But I have not really done my extensive homework for these day 3 quarterbacks that I have for other positions: edge, cornerback, defensive tackle, linebacker, tight end, stuff like that, right? So I won't be able to give y'all an in-depth look at these guys because I don't want to lie to y'all. I don't want to just take what I've heard from Twitter and read on articles and just form my opinion off of that. I want to form my own opinion when I watch the stuff. So in terms of these guys, what I will say, okay, I guess I'm about to backtrack on what I said a little bit. I'll give y'all what I've been hearing about these people. It's not my opinion, not what I personally think about them, because I haven't watched them too well, but it's from what I've read on people that I trust. And their thoughts on these quarterbacks. So starting with Davis Mills. I'll start with Davis Mills. What I've read, again, not my thoughts. I got to watch his film first to really get you guys a good insight into him. And I will probably in the last week up into the draft. So be on the lookout for that. But Davis Mills, finally get into it. God damn, I know how to rant. What I've read from him is that, in terms of positives, he's pretty accurate in the short and intermediate areas of the field. He's pretty good in the quick game. He processes defenses pretty well in a spread formation. And he's good in that regard. He has some upside to him in the fact that he has good arm talent. And he's a quick mental processor, that type of guy. Not all quarterbacks have that, and it's hard to improve upon that at times. However, the ceiling with Mills is not very high. And for that reason, he's one of the guys that I wouldn't be too happy if we took him, because in my opinion, if you're going to take one of these mid-round guys, you want them to be a high ceiling guy like a Russell Wilson, like a Dak Prescott. Those are the type of guys who in college, they showcased off-script playmaking ability, right? But they were raw. They had some issues. They needed to clean up some of their technique, yada, yada, yada. But they were athletes who had off-script playmaking ability. That is the exact opposite of Davis Mills. He's not a great athlete. That's the main knock on him. So he's not able to make a lot of off-script plays. He's not able to deal with pressure too well, escape the pocket. And that's just a necessity nowadays. So that's what I've seen and then heard and read about Davis Mills. Now, next up, Kelamond. Russell Moody wants to know. A lot of y'all want to know about Kelamond. And again, I'll emphasize this, what I have read. Kelamond, actually, I have seen a little bit more of Kelamond than any of these other guys. And what I've seen from him, and it echoes with a lot of people in the draft industry, is that he's wildly inconsistent. He might be the damn most inconsistent quarterback in this entire class. He really might be. The flashes look like a top 5 quarterback talent, I'll say. And Chris Sims even has him as, I think, his number 3 or 4, which is kind of clickbaity to me. But hey, I mean, he's been right about quarterbacks in the past so far. So who knows? The ceiling with him is nice. It's nice. He shows great flashes. He's had great production, great stats in the SEC. So that's something that you got to take into account. He's got pretty good arm strength. He's got decent accuracy. He's got ability to make some off-script plays. He shows you a little bit of everything. I think that he really needs to work on reading the field. Right now, he's a half-field reader, one read type of guy. Sometimes he'll get to a second, but if not, then he's going to take off and scramble. But the ceiling is definitely higher than Mills. I would definitely be more willing to take a chance on Mond. He just has so many kinks he needs to iron out that it's tough. It's tough to really say, all right, I'm putting $100, Kelamond will be future MVP, right? So, yeah, and this is a good point. Kelamond is a bit robotic. He's very stiff. The few games, I think I've only watched one game of him, or maybe 2, when I'm watching other prospects and they're playing Texas A&M. He does look stiff and robotic in his motion, in how he walks around the pocket, in his throwing motion. It's not walks around the pocket, maneuvers around the pocket. So that's something that he could potentially, hopefully, clean up. But it's tough. It's tough. We'll get to, man, I got a rant for y'all on Justin Fields later. Oh my goodness. But let's talk about more of these guys. Let's talk about Jamie Newman. Jamie Newman, actually, you know what? I'm going to save Jamie Newman in a second. I want to talk about Kyle Trask. Let's talk about Kyle Trask and some of the things that I'm seeing about him, just to give y'all a good, roundup of all the things that I'm hearing from experts and whatnot. And I've seen a little bit of him as well. I haven't really fully evaluated him like these other guys as well, but I've seen a little bit of him when watching Kyle Pitts, when watching Kadarius Toney. And Trask has probably the highest floor out of these guys that I'm going to mention, out of Mills, out of Mond, out of Newman, out of Franks. Trask has the highest floor, no doubt about it. He's got good production. He's got great stats, really high completion percentage, against good competition, right? Florida. And he's shown that, when you put good weapons around him, you have pretty solid protection. You give him a decent run game, he can do some things. He can be a game manager, right? He can be safe with the ball. He can execute quick game concepts for you, which is everything that NFL wants right now, spread game, quick game concepts. So he can do that. He can be fairly accurate. He's pretty good in terms of accuracy, but also ball placement. He helped Kadarius Toney and Kyle Pitts boost their draft stock. Absolutely. So I think he's a guy who's going to have a 10-year career in the NFL. It ain't going to be as a starter, but as a backup, sure. He'll be your Josh McCown. He'll be your, I can't think of another name, but he'll be a very high level backup for years. I think that about Kyle Trask, from at least what I've heard and the little bit that I've seen. He don't, Mark. He don't. Mon looks like he got a little. He just don't look like he even likes playing quarterback. Like, it looks like it hurts. That's what I'll say. It looks like it hurts when he's playing quarterback. Too bad they traded up. Yes, sir. He does. That's a good point. Y'all making good points. Hey, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everyone who's come through today. We got 111 today on 111 of y'all. So shout out to y'all. And shout out to 92 from El Paso. If that's how many of them are there. God damn. That'd be crazy. All right. But who's the last guy I want to talk about? I don't know about Felipe Franks. I'm sorry, Ryan. And I honestly haven't even read enough about him. I will get to him eventually. But last guy I want to talk about is Jamie Newman. Jamie Newman, honestly, before I watch these guys, before I sit down and watch them all, he's my pick for if I was going to take a developmental quarterback, I'd want it to be him. And it's because what I mentioned before. With these developmental quarterbacks, give me the guy with the highest damn ceiling. Because there's already such a low chance that they are going to hit. If they're going to hit, I don't want a Kyle Trask career backup, Andy Dalton looking ass. I want the Russell Wilsons. I want the Dak Prescotts, right? I want that lottery ticket, all right? I want to hit the jackpot. So Jamie Newman has a higher ceiling than all these guys combined. Kelamond, Kyle Trask, Davis Mills. He is a great, probably elite athlete at the position. He's got dual threat ability, and he's got arm talent. He's got arm talent for days. He's got a rocket, y'all. He's got a rocket. And so he does need to work on the mental aspect of the game. So do all of these damn quarterbacks. So that kind of puts them on even playing ground in that sense. But you let him sit a year, maybe even 2, and see what you got there, man, because the ceiling is high. The ceiling is absolutely high. I don't think he'd be as ready as a Russell Wilson, as a Dak Prescott. He's not that polished in the mental game, but the ceiling is there. The ceiling is there. So if I had to take a chance on someone, Jamie Newman in the 5th, maybe even 6th round, if he's there, pull the trigger. If you don't like nobody else, you don't got nobody else at a higher grade, 5th, 6th round, pull the trigger on him, man. Pull the trigger. There's a small chance that it works out, but if it works out, the reward, y'all, the reward is nice. It's nice. It's nice. I talked about it earlier, Nosh, but I like it. Get another James Camping guy, add competition to the interior offensive lineman position, make Max Sharping earn his reps, and work hard throughout the offseason to try and be that starter. I like it. But Oscar, I had a little something about Justin Fields. Justin Fields, the more I watch about Justin Fields, the more I think there ain't a gap between him and Trevor Lawrence. There ain't much at all, if there is any. All right. If you say Justin Fields is your cornerback 1, I'm not going to be like, nah, you're dumb. I'm never listening to you again. Unfollow, blocked, report this dude to the FBI. Nah. It's not that serious. I can see Justin Fields as cornerback 1 because it's funny, the narrative on him, how much it's changed. He's went from quarterback 3 and even quarterback 4. And now people are actually watching him and are actually trying to digest and look at the narrative that, hey, Justin Fields is a one-read quarterback. Justin Fields is a one-read quarterback. He can't read the field. He's another Ohio State bust. And I'll admit, before I had watched Justin Fields, I bought into the narrative because a lot of people on Twitter, a lot of experts that I trust, a lot of people who write articles, who report for the NFL and cover the NFL, that's what they were saying about him. So I was like, okay, if all these damn people are saying that about this quarterback, most likely true, right? But that's why y'all got to watch the film. That's why you can't just read these damn talking heads and listen to what they're saying. Because they lie. Men lie. Women lie. Stats lie. PFF lies. ESPN lies. NFL Network lies. But the film don't lie, all right? And the more that people do film breakdowns on him and actually watch his game, they see that he was the best quarterback at getting past his first read. He had the highest grade on throws past his first read. He had the highest accuracy on throws past his first read. And he did it a lot. So that's been kind of debunked. And I really like Justin Fields. I think he's got great arm talent. I think he's got the best accuracy in the class, which is tough. He's got off-script playmaking abilities. And everything you hear about him as a person is amazing. He's got all the intangibles. Is he a perfect quarterback prospect? No, I think he goes through his motions a little bit slow. He could process defenses just a bit faster, and it's not like first read, second read type of thing. It's just that in terms of when defenses give him exotic looks, pre-snap, post-snap movements, that's where he can struggle a little bit. And I think his feet in the pocket, when he's maneuvering at times, they look a little bit stuck in sand. That's something I've noticed for a while now. So I think he can speed up that process a little bit. But all the issues with Justin Fields are 100% fixable. So get him with a good quarterback coach, and you're good, man. And you're good. And it's the effort, man. He loves to play football. He loves to play football. There's a clip of him running down, I think it's like even 50 yards downfield to go run and block for his running back and help his running back get the touchdown, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, John Week, quarterback 1, let's do it. Let's run it. Let's go. Then we definitely going to be 0-16. We definitely going to get number 1 pick with that. DeMarcus Walker, I've seen some good and some bad things with him. He's got decent production for the Broncos. However, I've also seen, shout out to @Podcast Texans, best UK Texans podcast. I got to drink water. 1 second. He mentioned that DeMarcus Walker's sacks are bad sacks, essentially, that they're unblocked sacks, that they aren't well-earned sacks. And so I got to go watch the film on him eventually. I haven't had the chance. I've been doing a lot of draft work. But after the draft, I'll take a look at him and give y'all a good evaluation on him. But I like it. A relatively young guy, still got some upside to him, has had some success. He's shown some flashes, right? Not a complete bust yet, but let's take a chance on these relatively young guys who have a solid ceiling at positions of need. I like it. I like what Nick is doing in that regard. I like the move. Let's see him out on the field. I'm excited. All right. We've gone through. Let me do a quick recap, and then we'll do a mock draft for y'all. We still rocking 100 of y'all. Appreciate everyone for coming through. Talked about overall draft Texan strategy, best player available every day, all day. Talked about trading down, I think is the most likely scenario. Stockpiling more picks, getting future picks as well that you could potentially even trade for players. And then trading up. There's only a few players I would trade up for. I get the hype. If you want to go secure your guy, here's 5 that I would trade up for. Joseph Osai, Terence Marshall, Landon Dickerson, Creed Humphrey, and who's the last guy? Davion Nixon. You want to trade up to the mid-late second, go get them? Perfect, because I think they're Pro Bowlers, and some of those guys are potential All-Pros. So it'd be worth it. And then I also talked about Peyton Turner, F.A.2 Melifonwu, Janarius Robinson. Love those 3. Those are 3 of my guys this year. And I talked about the quarterbacks, man. That's your 30-second recap. I hope so, man. Maurice Hurst got cuts from the Raiders, and he had 7.5. He's a defensive tackle. He had 7.5 sacks in his first 2 years on a shitty-ass Raiders defense. And he was 11th in interior defensive lineman in terms of pressure percentage this past season. So he's a disruptive dude. He's going to get after the quarterback. He's got tons of potential. The Raiders don't know what they're doing. John Gruden is clueless, man. John Gruden is so damn clueless. In the replies to the tweets, when Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport tweets it out, all the Raiders fans are like, what the hell are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? They're pissed that they released him because they see the potential with Hurst. I see the potential too. So hopefully we can bring him in. Hopefully we can claim him off waivers. That would be a good pickup for us. And yeah. Raider defensive coaches are the equivalent of Mike Damn Devlin. Paul Guenther, Rob Marinelli, not good. Marinelli's had some good years, but not good anymore. All right, no success on the defensive line. They ruined Malik Collins. Not ruined. They used him horribly. Now he's on our team. He'll be nice. I love Malik Collins. And they couldn't coach up Mo Hurst much better, even though he's shown flashes. So Raiders defensive coaches, man, oh my goodness, they're horrible. But hopefully we can capitalize off it. Now, we've got a mock draft. It's mock draft time, y'all. It's mock draft time. And then we're going to get out of here because I got to go study for my final tomorrow. I'm going to bomb it. I already know. But it's whatever, y'all. Why can't I do a mock draft right now? Oh, I got to log in so I can do my trades. She is lagging. Give me a second, y'all, as I set up this mock draft simulator for us. We're going to be using the Draft Network. Ain't no PFF in these streets. Ain't no Pro Football Network in these streets. Ain't no janksy ass. No, nothing else. It's the Draft Network or bust. All right. They are the best at what they do. They got the best analysts. They've got the best simulator. They've got the best board, in my opinion, the most accurate one. So we are going to, I'm going to show the screen. You want Trey Lance? I love Trey Lance, bro. You don't know what I would do for Trey Lance, y'all. Oh, I love Trey Lance so much. Oh, God. Man. Trey Lance's ceiling is as good as anyone in this class, any quarterback in this class, including Trevor Lawrence. All right, Jordan, I see you with the PFN. I'll hit one with the PFN eventually. Shout out to everyone who is still in the stream. I want to thank y'all very much for supporting me. And since y'all are still here, I gotta reward y'all with some news. It's nothing Texans juicy, nothing. Calm your horses. But I will be live streaming the NFL 2021 NFL drafts this year. Live streaming it all 3 rounds from Thursday to Saturday. You get my live pick by pick analysis. You'll see me roasting whoever the Jaguars pick, roasting whoever the Titans pick and the Colts pick on day 1. And then you'll see me have live analysis on the Texans scenario. Should we be trading up? Should we be trading down? What do I think about the picks that we're making? It'll be a fun time. I'm excited. So be on the lookout. The draft is 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. I want to pause this draft real quick because Le'Veon Uzuriki's on the board. And the Steelers are already doing well for me. Oh my God, we've got guys on the board that I want to trade up for, y'all. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. People are going to be there to trade up for. Le'Veon Uzuriki is my interior defensive lineman number 1. Joseph Osai is right there. Davion Nixon is right there. God damn, I ain't waiting until 67. No, these 12 picks, 1, 2, or 3 of these guys are gone. Guarantee it. All 3 of them are going to be on. Excuse me. So I want one of these 3. Now, what would be smart is I go pick by pick with this and wait and see which of these 3 are gone. Because Steelers, Seahawks, say they take 2 of the 3, then I pause it and I go make a trade for the Rams. Right? So that's what I'm going to do. Because all 3 of these guys, honestly, you're splitting hairs. In terms of Le'Veon Uzuriki, Joseph Osai, and Davion Nixon. But I'm definitely going to get one of their asses. Let's see y'all's reactions. Reese King says, Landon Dickerson or bust. I'm going to just say real quick, no spamming. Or else next time I ain't going to read your comment. Andres says, hey, so I'm trying to get to the TexansThoughts team, but it just sends me the channel. What do I do? That's odd. Are you on mobile? Because apparently you don't work on mobile. I'm going to put it in the chat, the link, just in case that link wasn't working for whatever reason. But try it on your laptop, your PC. My boy, Andres. Thank you for wanting to join the team. I appreciate that. All right. I'm going to go resume this, and then I'm going to pause it real quick. I'm going to hit X on that. Make y'all pick. Okay. They took Myers. We're good. We still got all 3 on the board. Resume. Pause. Okay, they took Perkins. We're still... Oh, God. Pause it. Took Perkins in front... Oh, my God. It's not pausing. Why is it not pausing? Pause the freaking draft. Oh, it gave me a heart attack there. Okay. Osai and Nixon still there. They're number 1 and number 2. I'm not going to risk it no more. That gave me a heart attack. I'm just going to go get my boy Joseph Osai. This is crazy value. Trading up to 61, it shouldn't take much. Whatsoever. So, Bills, we're going 67 for 61. Let's see their offer acceptance go up. Let's see what it'll take. 5th? Ooh, that's very likely. All right, let's try and go lower. 6 is very likely as well. What's the late? Okay, are you going to take a 7th? Nah. That's 6th. Just to go up 6 spots? GM thoughts? GM thoughts in the building, going to secure Joseph Osai. Y'all, we literally just spoke that shit into existence. Earlier on stream when we were like, hey, Joseph Osai, man, he could fall. I could see it happening. Davion Nixon, I called that one too. GM thoughts in the building. Scout thoughts in the building. He knows what he's talking about, y'all. Yes, it's mobile. I joined before, but got to update the card info so I can stay on the team. Yeah, do it on the computer, my guy. I do like that as well, Marco. De'Ami Brown would probably be the only guy that I would take in the 3rd. if available. I love De'Ami Brown. De'Ami Brown is the closest damn thing that we could potentially get to Will Fuller replacements. I keep forgetting that Will Fuller on our team no more, and it keeps pissing me off. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Oh, Peyton Turner's still there. I might have to act up and trade up for Peyton Turner, y'all. I might have to do it. I might have to be aggressive thoughts right now and be trading up left and right because Peyton Turner is still damn on the board at 84. That's what's crazy. Y'all telling me, okay, maybe TDN ain't all it. Maybe they don't know what they're doing in the draft network. Come on, what y'all doing? Kelamond's at 89 and Peyton Turner's 84. Come on. Y'all got Davis Mills ahead of Peyton Turner? All right, we're doing Pro Football Network next time. We're doing Pro Football Network. All right, they don't know what they're doing. I'm going to steal Peyton Turner right now. GM thoughts in the building. GM thoughts in the building. GM thoughts in the building. A 4th and a 7th for the 5th? Wait, no. A 5th and a 4th. Y'all saw it on the screen. Y'all know what the trade was. I don't really remember the details. But Peyton Turner, oh my God. I don't even care that we got 2 edges right now. I know, but it's best player available. That's our edge duo for the future. And the thing is that you can put Peyton Turner inside. You can rush him in at 3-tech in a 4-3. So you got Shaq Lawson, Joseph Osai, and Peyton Turner on your defensive line. Good fucking luck, future quarterbacks. Good luck. Because that is a nasty-ass defensive line. Edge guys, you're going to be getting after the quarterback, man. That right there, like, oh, wow. That is a rotation. And it gives you insurance that when Shaq Lawson's contract is up, hey, he's still got 2 young studs. You can put Turner back on the outside. I hope y'all like that move. I hope y'all have been liking aggressive thoughts. Hey, Andres re-upped. Let's go. Yeah, I had to do it, man. I had to do it. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate you. This dude said, just saw the Newman highlights. I'm all in. It's a nice ceiling, man, huh? It's a nice ceiling. He'd be the guy. If we're going to take a late round quarterback, he'd be the guy, in my opinion. I am going to take 2 edges with my first 2 picks. I'm going to be damn satisfied with it. Yes, sir. All right, we're picking at 147 now. When were our earlier picks? We picked at 61 and 86. All right, 147. Been a big gap in between our picks. But hey, let me tell y'all, there's still going to be talent on the boards. I'm looking at Trey Brown right now. My lips are watering. Not lips are watering. I don't know. I can't speak. After an hour on these streams, I can never speak. All right. A lot of people like Kylan Hill. I like him a lot as well. I think I'll probably wait till a later round to grab run matches because there's so many. Trey Brown right now. Ooh. He's perfect. Cover 2 cornerback for us. Amazing impress. Very, very physical. Willing tackler. Good ball skills. He's good. I think he could start probably halfway through the season over Terence Mitchell. That would probably be solid. He could even play in the nickel as well. He gives you that versatility. Now, I'm not even looking at the chat, but I got a feeling someone going to be like Dylan Moses. Bring me Dylan Moses. I went back and watched Dylan Moses. I've done all my linebacker evaluations. Dylan Moses is bad. Even when he was healthy, even when he was at his best in 2018, I didn't like what I saw. I saw a soft linebacker. I saw an undersized, soft linebacker who has the athleticism to be good in coverage, but was pretty damn raw. And so when you couple that with really bad injuries, I guess if you were going to take him, be in the 5th, but it's no for me, man. It's a no for me. So let's see who else is on the board. Hey, we want to get 3 edges. Go Rashad Weaver, Chauncey Golson real quick. Monty Rice is the linebacker you should be taking in the 5th. Monty Rice, 100%. Who else is there? Shi Smith would be an interesting wide receiver, or Anthony Schwartz if you want to go the slot routes. I think I'd rather go Cornell Powell. Shout out to Ryan later. Honestly, or Demetric Felton if you want to go the slot route. But right now, I'm going to go Trey Brown. Let me read what y'all saying in the chat real quick. Safety. I love Richard LeCount the 3rd. I do. Richard LeCount is a baller at safety, a hard hitter. Perfect for a 2 high scheme. He'd be more of a strong safety, in my opinion. He's not that great in coverage. But best player available for me is Trey Brown, and he fits a need at cornerback. So, hey, that's a win-win for me. We stacking up on this defense, y'all. We stacking up, and at 158, we might be able to get LeCounte as well. We might be able to get LeCounte. Come on. Damn. I always jinx it. All right, I'm probably going Monty Rice right here. Who else is here? Or Khyiris Tonga. Khyiris Tonga, he's in my top 10 of interior defensive linemen. I made a video on him for TexansThoughts team members. And I really like his potential as a really good run defender. And we do need that. So I think I'm going to go Khyiris Tonga right here. Who was I debating him with? Monty Rice? Yeah, I'd rather get a run stuffer right now than a linebacker. We got enough linebackers. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if we do end up taking an athletic linebacker who's good in coverage, because all the linebackers who signed is 1 2 year deals. But Khyiris Tonga is a better player for me than Monty Rice, so I'm going to take him. And I think he has the potential to eventually start at 1 tech and potentially 3 tech as well. He gives you a little bit of versatility there. He's really powerful, really strong hands, and he's not amazing in the pass rush game, but I just love the intensity and the violence that he plays with. We need more of that in the trenches, in my opinion. We need more of that. Let's see what y'all saying. Thoughts on Lane Taylor? Everyone wants to hear about Lane Dang Taylor. Marco likes the DT. Let's go, Marco. Marco is a smart man. Lane Taylor, I've said it like 3 times probably now, but it's all good because people can't come for the whole stream, and I understand that. I like that they're adding more competition into the interior offensive line, because it was the worst position on offense last year, hands down, not even close. And so I like that they're bringing in more vets. Number 1, to teach up young guys like Max Sharping. Number 2, to provide competition for young guys like Max Sharping, to push him so that he isn't just penciled in at that starter role. He's got to fight for it. He's got to earn it, because he does need to improve. He does need to become more consistent. And so hopefully this will help. All right, Ryan, you already know the pick. You already know the pick. Why am I even scrolling down? Cornell motherfucking Powell is my guy, is my wide receiver to get in the late rounds. Where are we? We're in the 6th damn round. I didn't hit draft. And we're getting a potential starter day 1, in my opinion. I think Cornell Powell is hands down going to give I'm blanking on our wide receivers' names right now. The dude from the Jags, Chris Conley. He's going to give him competition. He's going to give Dante Moncrief, Alex Erickson, all these guys competition to start at that wide receiver 2 spot. Got Brandon Cooks penciled in. Got Randall Cobb penciled in. But we need that wide receiver 2 spot. And Cornell Powell, I said it probably every damn draft that we've done, but he reminds me of DeAndre Hopkins. He's a great blocker. He's super physical. He wins with great hands, snags errant passes out of nowhere. He's an underrated route runner. He wins with physicality in his routes. And I just really love his game, his competitive toughness, man. He's one of the most fun guys to watch. Oh, it's so hard for me to not go Demetric Felton right here. It's so hard for me to not go Demetric Felton. I'm going Demetric Felton right here. Because Demetric Felton is James Damn White. He's James Damn White. And getting James Damn White in the 6th round is amazing. He is your running back / slot wide receiver hybrid. So much juice out of this guy. He's got juice for days. He's fast. He's agile. He's explosive. He's elusive. As a running back, he's a little bit raw in terms of getting actual carries and reading defenses and manipulating defenders, but he's got the just pure athleticism that he'll still make plays. And especially in the passing game, whether you want to line him up in the backfield or you want to line him out wide, he's a mismatch weapon. Linebackers aren't fast enough for him. Hell, he's too quick and fast for some cornerbacks and safeties. Beat up on them at the Senior Bowl. I don't know why the hell he's here this late, but I'm going to capitalize on it. As a mismatch weapon that we can have for years. James, I was about to call him James White, but Demetric Felton is going to be the receiving back, the 3rd down back. I think he is going to push David Johnson for snaps in that regard. He's not going to get probably any run down snaps because he ain't going to fit the power scheme too well, but he gives you a mismatch weapon in the passing game, man. He absolutely does. So look at this draft, man. We traded up twice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but we still got 6 picks. That's pretty solid. And we got 2 guys who I have first round grades on. So to get that, I mean, come on, man. Come on. You got to be happy with that. Joseph Osai, absolutely steal. Peyton Turner at 86, another steal. Oh, my God. Those guys are going to be the defensive line cornerstones for the future. I really do believe that. They both got Pro Bowl potential. And then Trey Brown, I think, can be a solid starter, whether he's on the outside, whether he's on the inside. He's physical, plays press well. Karis Tonga, great run-stuffing defensive tackle. And then Cornell Powell, love him. And Demetri Felton, love him as well. So I love that draft. I'm going to screenshot it. Let me put down the mic for a second. I'm screenshotting that because I want to tweet it out later and show y'all what GM Thoughts can do. What GM Thoughts can do with the trades, y'all. Beige. What you doing? Why you late? Come on. I'm putting that on your report card, dog. It's all good. It's all good. How you doing, bro? I hope you're doing well. Peace out, Oscar. Thanks for coming through and being my audio guy. Have a good one, my guy. Andres says, if you were to sign Maurice Hurst at DT, would you still choose 2 edge with the first 2 picks? Yes. Yep. Because Peyton Turner and Joseph Osai have way higher ceilings than Shaq Lawson. Way higher ceilings than Jordan Jenkins, Charles O'Menhu, Jacob Martin. Anybody else we got on our team. They got legit Pro Bowl potential. I think Joseph Osai has all pro potential. So I would still do it. I would still absolutely do it. Vinit, I don't know. I'm sorry. But he's in the building. What's good? How you doing, my guy? On holiday with fam. Big weekend away. Nice draft, bro. Thank you, my guy. Thank you for the love. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope you're doing well. Vinit. What tight end would you want to start next year? I think Pharaoh Brown, because with our scheme, we're going to be prioritizing blocking. We ain't going to be prioritizing receiving. And Pharaoh Brown's best blocking tight end on the team. Definitely going to start over Akins, in my opinion. Hey, in his Instagram post, he said hashtag tight end 1. He said hashtag tight end 1. So I think he started. What else was I finna say? Could y'all imagine a D-line rotation of Shaq Lawson, Joseph Osai on the edges, Peyton Turner at 3 tech, Mo Hurst at 1 tech? That's your passing down death lineup. Ooh, baby. That is disgusting. Bro, quick question. Tonga and Brown third differences. Oh, there's huge differences in Tonga and Brown. I did not like Bobby Brown's tape out of Texas A&M. Did not like it. One of the more raw players in this entire class. One of the lowest draft grades I've given this year so far. He just didn't know. He didn't look like he knew what he was doing out there on the field. Poor technique. And the athleticism, he tested really well, but it didn't translate to the field. He looks slow. Now, I think he's dropped some weight, so it'll be interesting to see how he plays at that level. But I don't think he's got the athleticism of Tonga. I don't think he has the pure power, pure physicality, and tenacity that you need in the trenches like Tonga does. Yeah. So he doesn't have the high floor that Tonga does. And I don't think he has the higher ceiling that Tonga does with his athleticism. You're welcome, bro. Don't forget the goat, Jacob Martin, bro. Yes, sir. Can never forget about him. Power says, "Oh, I love the profile picture. Rest in peace to the Mamba himself." But how about Gabriel Cox? I really like Gabriel Cox. I've been up and down on him with his evaluation. I don't know that I would take him in the 3rd. It would depend how the board falls out. If he's best player available, fine. But I think the 4th, if he's there in the 4th, pull that trigger, bro. Pull that trigger because he has a higher ceiling than Zach Cunningham does. He does. He's a weak side linebacker, but he's a freak athlete. I mean, this dude moves like a safety. He really does. And he's a playmaker. He has like 13 career interceptions. It's insane. Like, that's better than cornerbacks. He's a playmaker, got great instincts, Great athlete to keep up in coverage. That's his main trait is he's amazing in coverage. Amazing. Great feel for the routes. He undercuts them well. Got great burst. He has I think 3 pick sixes as well. He's crazy, man. And then he holds his ground in the run game. He plays from that weak side, chases down runs, uses athleticism, and he uses his long arms pretty well to defeat blocks relatively well for a will linebacker. So I like him, man. Peace out, Joey. Thank you for coming through, my guy. I've seen some people ask me about Anthony Meyer, and I have not watched, or not Anthony Meyer, about Buddy Johnson, and I have not watched him. So honestly, I don't want to give you a bad report on him. Once I go through the rest of these positions, I'm going through wide receiver. Then I got running back. Then I got interior offensive line. Then I'll do some day 3 quarterbacks. And then after that, I'll go through and look. Oh, and then I got safeties. God damn. These next 2 weeks going to be crazy, y'all. These next 2 weeks going to be crazy for me. But once I go through that, then I'll do another run through all these kind of sleeper guys as well. But, all right, that's going to do it for the stream, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. It was a fun one for me. I hope it lifted you up if you're having a bad day, if you're having a bad week. If you were feeling down about the Texans, hey, the draft is coming up. The draft is exciting. The possibilities are endless. You get GM Thoughts in the building. He gonna be trading up and taking and getting steals, y'all. All right. That's the first time I think we've actually traded up. Usually we stay pat. Sometimes we trade down. I'll do another one next time where we trade down. But in this scenario, it just played out perfectly for us to trade up. Getting 2 first-round talents in the trenches, man. Hard to pass up on that. So we had a good time today on the draft, talking draft. Take care, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Yes, sir, Beige. See you in the Discord as well. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter, Texans_thoughts. Same thing on Instagram. Check out Texans Unfiltered, everything we've got going on there. Podcast still going on. Website going strong. All my scouting reports are up there on the website, TexansUnfiltered.com. And we'll end with this thought. Jose, speak it into existence that Nick has got something up his sleeve in this draft. Nick Sneaky Casserole has got something up his sleeve. Hey, speak into existence, my guy. All right, y'all. Take care. Come back for more. And remember, the film